Hey yo, what's good, lions? Today we're gonna do a live trading session. We're gonna do some scalping for the Japanese yen and Aussie currency pairs. Currently it's midnight, so the other ones are not available. They lack volatility, and the Japanese yen and Aussie markets are currently opened up, so that's why I'm trading them. Hopefully you guys can learn something. If you do enjoy these videos, make sure to smash that like button, comment something nice below, and without further ado, enjoy the video. Right, so I'm currently starting up with the Aussie US dollar currency pair. On the 15-minute time frame, I see a downtrend over here. So let's identify all areas of sensitivity currently. It soon will make a new lower low. Actually, this was the previous low, as you can see. So let's just mark it with the rectangle tool. And now a squeeze pattern has happened and is breaking towards the downside actually in 3-2 sec. Oh, it actually is respecting it. A very slight break towards the downside could definitely mean that bullish pressure is coming back once again, but it is still a break. Let's have a look at the 5 minutes. It's not a new lower low actually on the 5 minutes, so we need to wait over here. If we have a look, 1, 2, 3 touches, as you can see, it could be potentially going back up actually for, let's just have a look how many pips, for 9 pips at least, or this area here 4 pips. So let's actually place a trade. So now Aussie US dollar, let's do a big trade, 5 lot size buy, and let's buy it now. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm definitely should be selling it, of course, because you know the trend is towards the downside, but I'm basically betting my money that a pullback will happen towards at least this area zone or towards this trend line over here. So that's my money currently. On the 15-minute time frame, however, it is trending towards the downside, making new lower lows as well. Could be risky. This could be a risky trade, but I'll come back to you guys when something happens. But in the meantime, let's just analyze a few other pairs. So let's go inside maybe USD Japanese yen. So what's going on here is trending towards the downside quite hard on the 5-minute time frame. Let's have a look at the 1 hourly. Trend towards the downside, bullish engulfing candlestick. Probably this is a area of resistance over here that's being respected actually on the 1 hourly time frame, 30 minutes as well, trending towards the downside, bullish engulfing. But let's have a look at 5, making new lower low, so very slightly moving towards the downside, very slightly, not much volatility. If this closes actually as a bearish engulfing candle, this could be actually pretty good. As you can see, we have this slight trend over here on the 1 minute time frame. If this breaks towards the downside, I will be taking this trade on the USD Japanese yen currency pair. If not, I'll be chilling for now, because obviously the trend is towards the downside, so we want to ideally trade with the trend, not what we did with the Aussie US dollar. But as you can see, pullback is happening very nicely at the moment. It's near this area zone where I said it might turn around. So let's just use the rectangle tool and mark it. As you can see, this area zone was respected. So currently $10 in profit. Not much actually, not much. Obviously I didn't do the stop loss take profit, so I'm not sure what to do actually. $10 is not a sufficient amount. I want at least $100 or $50 at least. You know, it's night time, not much volatility, but $15 at the moment. Whether we can get it or not, I'm not too sure at the moment. We have to wait and see. So while we're waiting for the Aussie US dollar to do something special for us, let's go back to the USD Japanese yen 1 minute time frame. As you can see, it keeps respecting this area zone, and I'm not gonna place a trade towards the upside, because you know the trend is towards the downside. Although it's trending on the 1 minute time frame, that doesn't really mean anything, right? It's not a substantial trend, right? We really want to have a look at, you know, what the 4 hourly is doing, and as you can see, it's been trending towards the downside on other currency, on other time frames as well, trending towards the downside over here, making new lower lows. So yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it patient. Let's go back to the 1 minute, see if there's gonna be a break towards the downside, if there will be. And as I see a small break over here, it could be even not a break, I could just move it like this. I need a stop. Basically, what I'm looking for is a substantial break towards the downside. If I get it, I will definitely be trading towards the downside. Maybe this is it actually. 30 seconds left until this candlestick closes. Aussie US dollar, what's it doing? Ooh, going towards the upside very nicely. That's what I want to see. Hopefully reaches this area zone, and then I can close off the trade. USD Japanese Yen currently going towards the downside as well. I might be placing this trade very quickly, so let's have a look. Okay, so Aussie US dollar currently $90. I'm gonna close it off. Oh, 70. God damn it, did you see that? 70 at the last second, you know, $20 disappeared. Right, but what we're gonna do, go inside here, USD Japanese Yen. Oh, it closed off as a break, but this is not a substantial break. As you can see, if I move the trend line, this is where most people get confused. You know, young traders, not young traders, but you know, newbie traders, they make a trend like this and then they never move it. And if you don't move the trend, you don't know whether it's actually broken, because if you move it now, as you can see, it's still respecting an area zone, right? It's still respecting these area zones over here. And even now, a bullish engulfing candle is forming on the 1 minute time frame. So this could, you know, be anything. So at the moment, we do not have a trade on the USD Japanese Yen currency pair. We still need a push towards the downside. We did close off our Aussie US dollar pair, as you can see, shooting towards the upside very nicely. This is where we entered, shot towards the upside. Beautiful trade. Obviously I closed off a little bit early, but that's okay. But this is where I expect the market to actually turn around. If it doesn't turn around here and breaks this area zone, then potentially another area of resistance is here, or the trend line that is marked over here as well. So USD Japanese Yen, what's it doing? Oh, if it closes actually now as a bearish engulfing candle on the 1 minute time frame, I might potentially, you know, gamble it a little bit, as they say, and shoot towards the downside. Since the overall trend on the higher time frames is towards the downside, the likelihood that this will go down is pretty damn high. Right, so I had to do something, totally missed all my entries, but I'm looking for another entry. AUD USD, as you can see, shooting towards the downside actually. Bearish engulfing candlestick, 2 minutes left until that happens. On the 1 minute, it's making new lower lows. Definitely, I believe it's gonna go towards the downside. So let's place this trade. Aussie US dollar, sell, and let's place two of them actually. Let's place two. I'm actually very confident in this trade that it will go towards the downside, because it was a nice, you know, trend towards the upside. As you can see, trending on the 1 hourly time frame, reached this peak top, and now a reversal happened. Probably even if you opened up a RSI stochastic, you could probably see a divergence happening and indicating that the buying pressure has been exhausted and the sellers are coming in. So probably this is what will happen over here. Bearish engulfing candlestick. Oh, well, nearly bearish engulfing candlestick. It hasn't closed yet. 55 seconds until that happens. Let's have a look at our indicators. Stochastic RSI, what's happening is also overbought, so that indicates that sell pressure is nearby, which is very good as well. And as you can see, shooting towards the downside very, very strongly at the moment on the Aussie US dollar currency pair. I totally actually missed this trade, USD Japanese Yen. I didn't place it because I had to walk my dog, but as you can see, shot towards the downside very nicely. Aussie US dollar shooting towards the downside, actually respecting it a little bit, but I believe it will reach this area zone again. So let's have a look at our MetaTrader. So as you can see, currently in profits, not the profits I want, so I'll keep this trade running for a little bit longer and come back to you guys once that is finished. Just waiting for the market move. Right now, and as you can see, 145, 140, so I'm closing both of these off. And as you can see, Aussie US dollar shot towards the downside to the previous area of support. As I said, I'm quite actually gutted that I didn't catch this move, because I did think it's gonna go towards the downside as well. It was trending towards the downside, and as I know, USD Japanese Yen currency pairs, Japanese Yen especially, they're very volatile. These sudden movements happen a lot in these currency pairs, and I knew this is coming, so god damn it, I missed that one. That could have been a very profitable trade. but I'm very happy with this one. Aussie US dollar obviously sold off, still going towards the downside. So now if it breaks this area of support, more than likely we'll have a push, exhaustion, and probably a push towards the downside once again to the next or previous area of sensitivity, which is still quite far away actually. So potentially you could make quite a bit of money on this currency pair if you traded it or scalped it at the moment. So for now, that's it. Follow me on my Instagram. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe and goodbye.